I just finished seeing Don't Breathe 2, the sequel to Don't Breathe. I remember seeing the first one a while ago, and it was really intense. Uh, just to let you know, plenty of spoiler warnings coming forward here. Just saying. Yeah, lots of spoilers. Sort of, yeah. Anyway, in the first one, there's certain moral ambiguity because it was a bunch of thieves versus a blind veteran. But, as we all know, for those of us who've seen the movie, things aren't quite so black and white. And in the sequel, things are further muddled when the old blind man from the previous film has adopted a daughter who he rescued from a burning building. Now, the thing is, knowing his past, he's not such a nice guy, and we don't really know if we can trust him so much, but he is doing a genuinely nice thing by giving this young girl a home to live in. But home invaders strike again, and this time they're armed and dangerous. Some of them are even previous military themselves. And many callbacks to the previous film happen. Scene with windows, like crashing over a greenhouse and sky windows sort of thing, you know. There's dogs and chases and dogs chasing, lots of sneaking around, lots of being quiet, lots of clever planning. Like, the guy's got backup plans and precautions for just about everything. He's got this big safety room, he's got all sorts of weapons, and he's very clever. Anyway, so, yeah, I really liked it. Some people were worried that in this sequel he was going to just go full-on hero, even though the old man is confirmed to be a rapist in the previous film. He's not he's not a squeaky clean hero. There's so many shades of gray here. It's pretty darn grim. And I wouldn't say he's actually redeemed per se, but it's something. It's not exactly redemption, maybe. Quite a bit of this is subjective. Anyway, when I had seen the first film, coming out of that, I thought if they were going to make a sequel to it, I thought they would try, the same route with Aliens to Alien. You know, how the sequel had more than one adversary. So, in this film, this hypothetical film I imagined, I thought that the bad guy would call up his other veteran buddies who also have disabilities of some sort, and they would gang up and take revenge on the thieves. Sort of like, how there was more than one alien in the sequel Aliens. Just sort of upping the game. That isn't quite the route they took with that story. And I also kind of wondered maybe they'd have a crossover with Get Out. Like Get Out and Don't Breathe would have a crossover where, these evil, crazy people want to take their brains and put them inside of black people for some reason, because, that actually is the plot of that movie. And they do so because, hey, we're totally not racist, we just want to turn you into our slaves. You see, because it's just, what was with that film? I liked it, but, oh, geez. People are probably going to be upset with me just for making that comment, but that is literally the plot of the film Get Out. So if there was a crossover with that, it'd be like the blind old man wanting to give himself a new body that's healthier and not blind, and then he just like that one character in the movie Get Out, But this time he's like, now I have all the expertise and youth, so I'm and the ability to see, so now I'm indestructible, and he gets his revenge. Just a thought. Anyway, so I've already made spoilers for 2 movies now. I'm gonna do one more for this movie. As it turns out, the criminals invading the house are doing so because they're being, paid and coerced by their meth dealer, who was the father of the little girl in this film. Her mother was also a meth chemist. The 2 of them have been trying to find this little girl because they need to surgically remove her heart in order to save the mother. And they're pretty heartless, pun intended, because they got this creepy looking doctor who has been selling organs on the black market, and they fired him to perform the surgery. And he's got that real creepy vibe to him, just kind of a creep who, is trying his hardest to look normal and such. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty gritty, pretty grim. Lots of clever tricks because one guy's blind and he's trying to overcome that. So, yeah, it's getting pretty dark out here. I'll be home eventually. Alright, hope you enjoyed my review. It was a quick one. I'm gonna go see another movie. Bye.
Now then, how am I going to get this vehicle running?